Hey everybody, and welcome to Test Play Review, the show where we review video games, movies, television show, pop culture, all that good stuff. And tonight's episode, we are going to be talking about the brand new series that has hit HBO. It is called Insecure, and it stars one of the most funniest people, well, someone that I think is really funny, comedian actress Issa Rea. So those of you that hang out on YouTube, you spend your life on YouTube and you go around searching for YouTubers that are funny, you may have come across a series called The Adventures of a Awkward Black Girl, which stars Issa Rea. That's one of the first shows that she really became big and famous and pretty much known for. She's done other things such as like The Choir, just to name a few. I can't honestly think of some of the other stuff that she's done, but she's done quite a bit. Like if you get on YouTube and you search her, you will find all of her stuff on there. But finally, after years of just being on YouTube, she finally has her own gig on HBO. It's been in development for quite some time, actually. She was developing a show for ABC, I think. Don't quote me on that. But, you know, she was developing a show. It didn't pan out. Tried to sell the show. Didn't work. HBO gave her a ring, and boom, here it is. Finally started. So her show, Insecure, kind of give you an idea of, like, the type of comedian that she is. Think, like, Seinfeld or like Gary Shanley, like something along, Larry David, where it's kind of almost like a dry sense of humor, basically shows that are about nothing but they're kind of funny. Well, definitely, like, her show is about nothing in some respects, but in other respects it isn't. One of the things that's really great about the show is the music. The music is banging. Raphael Sadiq from Tony is the musical supervisor, along with Solange Knowles, which is the little sister of Beyonce. Got some banging beats. You got everything from Missy Elliott to Mystical. You got Yin Yang Twins. You got all types of artists that most of us are familiar with, but also a lot of indie artists too as well, which is really cool. The show follows the character of Issa, played by Issa Rae, and basically how she just navigates through life. She's now in her late 20s. She's on the cusp of 30. And now she's at that point in her life where she's trying to figure out, like, what the hell's going on, right? Like, what's she doing with herself? Her relationship with her boyfriend, Lawrence, is it really going to go anywhere? Just the struggles of trying to be a good best friend to her girl, Molly. And, of course, last but not least, being someone of color who's working in an environment with a bunch of white people who don't exactly get it. The show's humor is amazing. The first sequence that you really kind of... big humorous sequence is this classroom setting. So to give a little background to the show, her character works for a nonprofit organization where basically they work with inner city kids. And so she is in this classroom and she's explaining the program. So she like is in this classroom, and literally instead of the kids like being invested about the program, they're like actually like really checking her about herself, right? Like asking her things like, why is she single? Like, why does she wear hair the way it does? Why does she sound so white when she speaks? And all these other things. It is completely hilarious. It's a 30-minute show. It comes on HBO on Sunday nights at 10 p.m., I think. Check your listings depending on where you're at. Like, if you're on the West Coast, it probably comes on earlier, or East Coast or whatever. I'm in the Midwest, so it comes on at 10 o'clock. But the thing that I love about it was that the fact of the matter is that Issa Rae has this really great ability to take things that kind of seem mundane. I don't want to say that they're things that are nothingness, because Seinfeld's form of comedic nothingness in the show Seinfeld was completely different than this. This is more her just kind of exploring life, and it's really about looking at the mundane things that we go through, but just in a comical way. One of my favorite things is there's a rap that she does. Her character raps. That's a theme that goes on in like Adventures of an Awkward Black Girl, and then like on this show too. Like her character is constantly always rapping.
Here I am writing violent rap lyrics in my bedroom.
Bitch nigga, you's a liar. I'll set your face on fire. I don't give a fuck. It's too Nicki Minaj.
And she does this rap at an open mic night inadvertently because she's trying to impress this dude that she wants to kind of holler at after she's already kind of not really breaks up with boyfriend. Spoiler alert. But I digress. The show is funny as shit. I think you should give it a try. It's something different. It's not very long. Like I said, it's 30 minutes. And it's interesting. If you like shows that are about nothing, if you like shows that are about trying to figure out like who you are, discovering yourself, and kind of the awkward moments that we all share. It's definitely the show for you to check out. So, season 1, episode 1, and the episode is called. Bust out the glasses. Hold on. It is called. Insecure as fuck. That is the episode. And all of her episodes are like that. It's something and then as and then the expletive. So yeah, like Alright by Kendrick Lamar, some of the music. Still Ray by Raphael Sadiq. There's Lavish, TT the Artist. There's some stuff by Drake. Then there's old school stuff. Like y'all should really check out the show, I promise you. So that's pretty much my overview of the show. I don't want to give too much away because like if I talk about it too terribly much, like unfortunately like I'm kind of going to give away a lot of it. But stick around. There will be a review on episode 2, and I'll talk a little bit more about the characters and like what's really going on with them. So it's me, Johnny Mack, and Samomo's around her somewhere. And until next time, I will catch you guys later.